Hey everybody, welcome back to another brand new release video. We tend to do these every Wednesday whenever there's a new release. And today we are opening 2019 Topps Archive Signature Series, and it's the Retired Player Edition. Inside each of these boxes is one encased autographed card from a retired player such as Cal Ripken Jr. You can see right there, there's a 91 Stadium Club. They take one of his cards, they put numbers on them. Every card is numbered, and then the player autographs, and it's a very, very nice release, and I'm looking forward to doing this. I think I have a grand total of 9 cases that we'll be breaking early next week, likely on Monday, so if you'd like to buy into this break, there will be spots available in the description. So without further ado, we're just going to show you all the packaging, and we're going to start ripping these. Now, for this preview video, instead of just doing one, we're doing 7 boxes. The first box is going to go to Darren C. And let's see who Darren gets. Now, there's 93 different players in this release. And I believe about a third are Hall of Famers. So good luck to Darren. Hopefully you get a Hall of Famer. If not, maybe it will at least be someone you like. Maybe a Rocky. We shall see. I'll try to list off some of the Hall of Famers that are available on the set list, because obviously we're not going to be able to see all 93 different players in just 7 boxes, but there's one autograph per box. So with these, I always like to tear it off and try to figure out who the heck it is, kind of the slow reveal. So it looks like we have a 1981 Topps card based off of that little corner right there. So it's an older player, and it's numbered out of 24, which is always nice. You can see it also has the Archive Signature Series stamp on it, and it looks like it's going to be a Braves player. No, it's going to be yeah, it is a Braves player, Gary Matthews. Gary Matthews, I thought for a second, hey, is that a Blue Jays player? Gary Matthews from the Braves. And that one goes to Darren C. out of 24. There's the back of the card. It's actually an OPG card. It's not a Topps card. It's a 1981 OPG card. So very nice looking card right there. Gary Matthews, obviously not the Hall of Famer that we're looking for. We're looking for Hall of Famers and also major stars such as, you know, guys that aren't in the Hall of Fame but had great careers. Guys like Mark McGwire would be a nice one, or people still like Jose Canseco. He's in here. Bo Jackson's another guy that's not a Hall of Famer. But all right, box number 2 is for Brian S. Let's see who Brian gets. Some of the Hall of Famers that are in here are Alan Trammell, Andre Dawson, Bert Blyleven, Bob Gibson, Bobby Cox, Cal Ripken Jr., Carl Yastrzemski, Carlton Fisk, Chipper Jones. Also, can't forget about David Ortiz is a future Hall of Famer. He'll be in there since he's retired now. Dennis Eckersley, Derek Jeter's a future Hall of Famer. Don Mattingly is in this release. I think he'll get in someday. Also have guys like Hank Aaron, Harold Baines. Ichiro will get in someday. Ichiro Suzuki, Jim Thome, John Smoltz, Johnny Bench. Can we find any of those guys? Let's see. There's still more that I have to talk about. Other Hall of Famers. So we have out of 38. This is going to be... Oh, it's not a Hall of Famer. It looks like it's going to be Brad Ausmus, former manager Brad Ausmus from the Padres there. It's his 1993 or 94 Stadium Club card. Brad Ausmus, former manager for Brian S. So we are 0 for 2 on Hall of Famers so far. Next up, can Linda turn the tide? We shall see. Just going over the checklist some more. Also on the checklist, we've got Juan Marichal, Lee Smith, Mike Piazza, Nolan Ryan, Omar Vizquel will probably get in someday, Ozzie Smith, Pedro Martinez, Randy Johnson. We don't want Randy Jackson, not the American Idol former judge. Randy Johnson, Reggie Jackson, Ricky Henderson, Robin Yount. Roger Clemens is in this. He might get in someday. Ryan Sandberg, Sandy Koufax, Steve Carlton, Tim Raines, Tom Glavine, Tony Perez, Trevor Hoffman, Vladdy Sr., Wade Boggs. Can we find any of those guys? Hopefully for this preview video, we do find some of them. We have a Dodger right here. It's going to be a Dodgers, and it's an OPG. And the Dodger player, it looks like it's going to be Steve Sax out of 40. Steve Sax, 5 of 48 for Linda. Good old Steve Sax. He is an analyst now, so Had a nice career throughout the 80s. 1986 OPC, Steve Sax. 0 for 3 on the Hall of Famers. Hopefully we find one, at least in this preview video. Starting to shape up like my Stadium Club preview video for 2019, where we found 2 Bryce Wilson autographs, or our 2 autographs, same exact card in the box. Let's see if Brian M. can change that. All right, Hall of Famer time, or at least, if it's not a Hall of Famer, a major star. Let's see who we get for Brian M. Do the slow reveal. I kind of like to figure out who these are. We have another Dodger. Hopefully it's not another Steve Sax. And it's not. It's a Rick Honeycutt out of 98. Rick Honeycutt, 1985 Topps out of 98. There's the back of the card. Not an OPC this time. Just a typical 1985 Topps. 0 for 4 on the Hall of Famers. Next up, Daniel. Now, Daniel's got 2 in this preview. And you might wonder how much these boxes cost. Well, you can find these at your local card store for usually around $45 to $50 per box. And if you want to go big and buy an entire case of these, there's 20 boxes in a case. And you can pick up a case of these right now on most of the big websites, such as Steel City Collectibles or Blowout Cards, for $875 for 20 boxes. So, if you do buy a case, hopefully you get a few Hall of Famers. That's what we're after. Daniel C. Let's see who you get. All right, Daniel, you've got yourself a Hall of Famer, it looks like. It's a retired player, so that's not going to be Mike Yastrzemski. That's going to be Carl Yastrzemski. Very, very nice. There we go. I was getting worried for a second that we weren't going to find any of the Hall of Famers whatsoever. Out of 7 boxes, if 1/3 are Hall of Famers on the checklist, you would hope to find at least, 2, maybe 3 Hall of Famers if you're lucky, but 2 would be a good number for this. And we got 1 down out of that expected pull ratio. Carl Yastrzemski out of 13. Nice Allen Ginter from 2017. Of course, I would rather pull a 1961 Carl Yastrzemski for you, but we'll still take it. Very, very nice. Low print number there out of 13 for Daniel C. So congratulations, Daniel, on your Carl Yastrzemski. Here's the back of that card. You can check it out. And that's our first Hall of Famer of this release. Hopefully the first of many. We shall see about that. Again, I have 9 cases of this, which is 20 boxes per case. That's 180 total boxes, so a lot of opportunities to find some Hall of Famers. So next up, Daniel C. You just got a Carl Yastrzemski. Let's see if you can find another Hall of Famer in this box right here. Or at least if it's on a Hall of Famer, maybe a future Hall of Famer. Remember, guys that retire from baseball have to wait 5 years until they're eligible for the Hall of Fame. So guys like David Ortiz and Ichiro Suzuki, definite Hall of Famers, but of course they are not eligible yet. Also, Derek Jeter, he's going to be able to be voted in come, I think, January. So he's going to be up for the award or the distinguished honor of the Hall of Fame come this winter. So, all right, let's see who we got for Daniel C. Is Daniel going to get 2 nice hits? Let's see who he's got. Looks like you have a newer card here from possibly 2009 Topps or so. I can't really tell. And I see lots of hair. Lots and lots and lots of hair. So I'm thinking here that you probably have a Coco Crisp, judging by the hair. Let's see. Oh boy, that is definitely a Coco Crisp card, retired player edition Coco Crisp. He's not going to be a Hall of Famer once he's eligible. He's been out of the game about a year or 2. Coco Crisp from 2014. I guess he had some nice seasons there. Some best season war-wise was 4.4. Also had a nice one in 2013 with 22 home runs there. Coco Crisp, not the serial, the player, for Daniel C. So, Daniel, I'm glad that you bought 2 spots because you got the Carl Yastrzemski there. So now we're down to our final one. This is for Eric S. in this preview video. Again, if you'd like to take a shot at one of those Hall of Famers, go ahead and check the link in the description. I have my eBay listing there if you'd like to buy into Monday's break of this product. And also at the bottom of that eBay listing. The entire checklist is there. You can go through and see everybody that is in this release. And when we do breaks, we like to, whenever I break this product, I like to go nice and slow, have a little contest just like this to see who can guess the card. So we've got a 1987 Topps, the classic 87 Topps design here. It's going to be a Twins player, so I don't know, Bert Blyleven possibly. That is going to be a Bert Blyleven card, judging off that hat, his 87 Topps card. He's just kind of standing right there with his face on it. There he is, Bert Blyleven. So we got 2 Hall of Famers. That's about what I was expecting. 2 out of 7 is, you know, it's not quite 1/3, but it's kind of close. So like I said, about 1/3 of the checklist is Hall of Famers, and here's one, Bert Blyleven out of 33, 1987 Topps. Nice signature on there. All of the autographs are on card. And there's the back of the Bert. So congratulations, Eric S., on finding one of those Hall of Famers. So once again, if you'd like to buy into our Monday break, you can go ahead and check out the description in down below in the text description box. And again, you can go out to your card store and pick up one of these for about $45 to $50. So hopefully you like this video. I like to do these because it gives you the kind of like a little bit of a preview, and you can decide if you'd like to go out and pick up this product for yourself. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you hit the subscribe button if you're new here. We do videos like this all the time. Please hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment and let me know what you think of Retired Signature Series. And if you opened up any of these boxes for yourself, who did you pull? Kind of would like to know. Let me know, guys, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for Throwback Thursday. Good night, everybody.